Hey Cancer, welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and coming to my channel today. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe. We appreciate you joining us. If at any time, Cancer, you resonate with this check-in, go ahead and hit that like button. This is just going to be a quick check-in today. Taking a look at the energy that you're currently going through and experiencing, any messages from the divine for you at this time. Client readings are now open, so if you would like a reading that goes more in depth to your personal situation, go ahead and click on the link in the description box below. That'll take you to my Etsy page. There are other things available besides readings on my Etsy page as well, and you can also check out reviews from previous clients. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this reading, Cancer. Let's see what's been going on. What does Cancer need to know? What's been going on with Cancer, please? All right, we have the Ace of Cups. Nice. As your recent past. The Hierophant, Taurus energy as the present. The Lovers. What's going on, Cancer? You have the Lovers as the action, or what Spirit is calling you to do. Oops. And then you have the Nine of Cups as the outcome. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool to Justice. Wow, with the Star. Who is this person? What'd you do? Find your match? You're a little bit nervous about taking action on it. Wow, Two of Cups. I do feel like it just has to do with your past, but let's kind of get into this energy. So recent past is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so some type of new love and or abundance has entered into your life. This is one of the most beautiful spreads I've seen in the last week. Okay, Cancer, so let's just give you a round of applause because right now you're the only one. You're the only one that I've tapped into in the collective that's got something this beautiful going on. Ace of Cups, coming in strong. A lot of times love comes out of nowhere when we're least expecting it. This is something that looks very, very promising and very, very fulfilling. Tell me about this Ace of Cups energy, please, for Cancer. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. Yeah, the Hermit. To the Five of Pentacles. So love came out of nowhere when you were least expecting it. Okay, you may have been isolated and separated from a lot of energy, hermit mode, kind of in your own zone, at home, doing your own thing, in a healing phase. Okay, trying to get things in order here, kind of keeping to yourself. I do feel like this healing phase was about self, discovering things about self, not so much about the outside world. This could have been, like, for lack of a better word, I'll use initiation, but it's like an initiation to a deeper self-love. How about that? Okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Like you discovered something that kind of reignited love inside of you. And I feel like that came from you first. And then this opportunity presented itself to you. And that's a weird term to give me, Spirit. That's a really old song, Candle in the Wind. But Candle in the Wind, why would you say that? Well, it just came out of nowhere. I don't think you were expecting it. You might be real leery about this too. You're just kind of like, what is this? What's going on? Is this real? All right. Current energy is the Hierophant. There is something that is in the process of getting established within this connection, okay, within this partnership, for sure. I do feel like both of you are very inquisitive. I feel like both of you bring a certain level of knowledge and wisdom to the other person that helps kind of it's so cliche to say heal, but it helps shift your perceptions, both of yours. It helps both of you grow. It helps both of you work through certain situations. Like, one person has the key to each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have the key to unlock something in this person, and they've got the key to unlock something in you. And it's just kind of flowing really easy. It's almost a little bit too easy, and perhaps that's why you're in the hermit mode of like, I don't know, you know, because you're still, I still feel like you're questioning or second guessing this. A Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Yeah, to the Empress, to the Star. I mean, I feel like perhaps this is the end of that long cycle. Like, everything has shifted. You're on a new path now with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is very positive. All things are up from here on out. That's what I'm seeing. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. Big lessons being learned. It's not, there is no more past. It's literally future, just moving forward in the future. This is really pretty. Whatever this is, it gets you off of a journey that I feel exhausted you. You've learned a lot of valuable lessons, and you see things from a much higher perception. So you're approaching situations differently. The Lovers in the Tower. What? To the Two of Cups. Who is this person? This came in out of nowhere. Spirit is like, look, we know that this came in out of nowhere. We know that it's shocking you. It's coming in as a tower moment. It's coming in as somebody with a really strong connection. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, Cancer. Yeah. King and Queen of Wands. I mean, you guys mirror each other. You match each other very well. I feel like the steps of action that you're going to take with this person are going to shock you. It is not what you were expecting, because it literally happened when you least expected it. It didn't put a dent in your plans, but it does change the plans that you had, because this hermit mode, this hermit energy that I'm seeing over here, I keep getting the vibe that, like, you know, you were starting over. You were ready to get your life together, right? Get something in order. You were starting over, and everything started shifting pretty quickly, just based on your ability to learn lessons and take action in putting them forth. And then in comes this partnership that just kind of knocks you off of your feet. It's shocking to you. I mean, that's what it is. The Tower and the Lovers, like, whoa, where did this come from? I think you expected, you know, to wait a while. What is the Nine of Cups, please, for the outcome? This is like wish fulfillment. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Could be dealing with the earth sign. You have Taurus and Virgo here. You're dealing with something else on the outside. There seems to be a lot of conflict going on around you, a lot of stress, but Spirit is showing this in a bubble and then something else, which is interesting, because if you look at the previous reading that I did for you, Cancer, we were in an issue, we were in a situation, we were in a stressful situation, and I kept saying there's a relationship on the outside. And now Spirit is like, let's talk about this relationship. You may keep this relationship hidden just for, you know, keeping other people out of your business. Can you tell me about this Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, please? Ooh, Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Four of Swords says, so you have to release somebody. Four of Swords to the Ten of Cups. In order to get this fulfillment and this happiness, it could be this, it could be an ex. I'm going to just read this as a love reading because that's how it's presenting itself. I feel like there's an energy though here of somebody who stands on business. This is somebody who does what they say. They mean what they say. They're able to produce. They're able to create. This is somebody who inspires you, who helps you to build. It almost doesn't seem real, okay? It almost doesn't seem real. But it's like you're going to start to see a lot of things falling into place. A lot of things are going to start manifesting and happening for you because there's a person here who is for you, okay? And with the Hierophant, they are divinely connected. That's a good person to have around because somebody who's divinely connected doesn't just pray for and protect themselves. They pray for and protect everyone around them, which then removes blockages and opens up doors for you as well just by connection. You see what I'm saying? One more card before we close it out, please, for Cancer with this Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. You have a decision and a choice to make here. I feel like you're trying to weigh out your options and you're trying to create balance. You could also be trying to figure out, like, where does this person fit? Where do they fit? Because you've got a lot going on. I highly suggest, Cancer, that you watch the previous reading if you haven't seen it yet. You have a lot going on, and I think you're trying to understand, where does this person fit in my journey? How can I fit them in here? And how can I keep things in balance, right? I think you're doing a good job, though, because it kind of looks like you have your focus on the things that you need to invest in, and then you have the time for this situation, right? It's not like all conglomerated yet. It looks pretty smooth to me, Cancer. If you'd like to go into detail and get some more information for your personal situation, go ahead and click that link to my Etsy shop and book a reading. And I'll see you guys soon, Cancer. Bye.